This is Tank's Vlog for September 21st, 2017, wrapping up today in sports. Thursday night football, and we actually had a good game for a change. And you wouldn't have expected that going in. You got the Rams and 49ers, two teams that have not exactly lit up the E-meter in the last few years. Two teams that have been at the bottom of the NFL. Two teams who have, quite frankly, stink. Last year, the only two games the 49ers won were against the Rams. So going in, I expected to see the same. But Brian Hoyer did a Brian Hoyer move, and on the first play of the game was picked off. Meanwhile, Todd Gurley got 3 touchdowns. Rams, nice first half, 24-13 lead. Second half, though, 49ers kept battling. Brian Hoyer recovered from that early mistake. And then the 49ers got some breaks on a special teams mistake, and they had a chance to tie that game, but they didn't get a 2-point conversion. And after they recovered the onside kick, Aaron Donald won that game for the Rams. And Aaron Donald's one of the only really good defensive players that really excite you on the Rams. The Rams are starting to look like they're starting to get some things together. They're 2-1. They've had 2 impressive wins against the 49ers and Rams and Colts, who are not exactly great teams, but you see some things you have to like. Jared Goff, who absolutely stunk it up last year, has looked like a solid quarterback so far this year, and they're doing good. They look like they're on the move. 49ers today with that all black uniform. The color rush, I'm not a big fan of it. Although the Rams had probably the best color rush uniform, and the 49ers probably had the worst color rush uniform that I've ever seen. You couldn't even see the damn numbers on the 49ers. Their colors are red and gold. Where did they get black from? Now, I understand they can't go gold with the Rams here, but maybe go all red. Oh, that looked ugly. The 49ers should take that black uniform and burn it. So that begins the week for football. So if you had the Rams with the points, you actually won because the Niners with the points, you actually won because they're 2.5-point underdogs, and they only lost this game by 2. So go to MyBookie AG for more bets. I'll be back tomorrow with my college football preview. Baseball today was very limited. This weekend is the penultimate weekend in baseball. So you had a number of teams having perhaps their last off game of the season before they hit the final stretch of 10 games. Dodgers finally won in Philadelphia, avoided the sweep. Cubs with a big win today over the Brewers. So they extend their lead to 4.5. That might be just about getting close to do it. They have a big weekend series in Milwaukee, and the Brewers now have to find a way to win these next 3 games. White Sox upset the Astros. Rockies lost, so the Brewers are still only a game out of the wild card race. Rockies looking very, very shaky at the end here. Twins, after getting swept by the Yankees, took out their frustrations on the Tigers, so that helps them in their pursuit for the second wild card. And with the Angels losing, another win by the Indians, by the way. With the Angels winning, the Twins now have a 2.5 game lead for the second wild card over the Texas Rangers. The Angels' 4-game losing streak, that might just about finish them off. So Texas Rangers are now in this picture. Yankees, they're now magic number to clinch is now just 1. Oh no, it's 2. It's 2. But everything is coming together. This weekend's going to be very interesting to see who could sew up playoff spots and cement their playoff credentials. Today's 3 stars are Todd Gurley of the Rams, 139 all-purpose yards with 3 touchdowns. Jason Vargas of the Royals, who didn't allow a run, only allowed 2 hits in 6 in the 3rd inning with 7 strikeouts. And Darius Tice, who had 117 yards receiving with 2 touchdowns in a South Florida win over Temple. Today at Barstool Sports, we take a look back at one of the most controversial fights in the history of boxing. It was the rematch between Jack Dempsey and Gene Tunney. And what happened in this fight was Dempsey floored Tunney in the 7th round. But because of the new rule in boxing, the count did not begin until Dempsey got to a neutral corner. Previously, a boxer, when you knock someone down, you could stand over him, and as soon as he gets up, you could start walloping him again before he even had a chance to even look around and feel himself out. So the neutral corner rule was new at the time, and Dempsey must have forgot about it, and that allowed Tunney to get up at 14 seconds, and he ends up winning the fight by unanimous decision, because basically Dempsey only won a few rounds. The 7th round was a disaster for Tunney, but the rest of the fight Tunney controlled. So Dempsey won the 7th round, and Tunney won the rest of the rounds and retained his heavyweight championship. And on that same day, 90 years ago, was born Tommy Lasorda. So our birthday shout out goes to Tommy Lasorda, who turns 90. So check out everything. We've completed the update for the Tennessee Titans. So check out the Tennessee Titans history, picture gallery, and you might want to even click back and look back at the Houston Oilers. So check that out below. And remember, go to sportsencyclopedia.com where sports history lives. Good day.